Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. How are you, my dear students? I hope you are fine. Today we are going to study a vocabulary and grammar lesson in Unit 5. Please bring your books, open your student box, page 61, and follow me. Today's lesson is about collocations. What are collocations? Collocations are adjectives that combine with nouns to form a new meaning. Okay, now we have two columns. The first one is adjectives and the second one is nouns. So let's do this exercise. Adjective number one, common. We say common sense. Common sense means that a person has a feeling of responsibility. Number two, mental. Mental, we say mental power. Mental power is the ability to think and act in an intelligent or smart way. Number three, strong. Strong, we say strong influence. Strong influence, strong effect. Okay? Vivid. Vivid imagination. Vivid imagination. Okay? Means rich imagination. Lasting impression. Lasting impression, an impression that lasts for a long period of time. Stimulating environment. Stimulating environment means supporting and encouraging environment like the one we have in معالم التربية schools. Wide range. Wide range means great variety of something. And at last, burning desire means strong desire to do or achieve something. Okay, let's have more practice, my dear students. Here, complete the sentences with collocations from the previous exercise. Sentence number one, my first teacher made a on me. My first teacher made a lasting impression on me. Number two, our facilities offer a of activities from hiking to swimming with sharks. So we are offering a wide range of activities. Number three, Mustafa has a to succeed as a writer. So he has a burning desire, yes. Number four, many people believe that certain colors can create a space in a room. So certain colors can create a stimulating environment. A stimulating environment. Number five, some years ago, people used to rely on IQ tests. IQ tests to estimate their mental power. Yes. Number six, teachers usually have a on their students. Of course, teachers have a strong influence on their students. Number seven, Dylan has such a that sometimes I wonder where he gets his ideas. So he has a vivid imagination. Vivid imagination. Number eight, it's only that you don't leave the lights on when you are not at home. When you leave home, you turn off the lights. So it's common sense. Okay, now I prepared a summary paper for Unit 5 vocabulary from prepositions to idioms with come, idioms with thoughts, and our lesson today, collocation. So I hope you get a good benefit of this paper. Now, my dear, we are going to study grammar. We are going now to study grammar. So, Today's lesson in grammar in Unit 5, we are going to complete what we started in the previous video. The previous video, we explained how to change from direct to indirect speech or reported speech. Today we are going to know how to change direct questions into reported questions. But first, let me tell you something about types of questions. We have two types of questions: yes or no questions and WH questions. Yes or no questions are formed by start with auxiliary verb like is, are, was, were, do, does, or modal like will, can, then subject, and then the rest of the sentence. Take this example. Is Ali a doctor? This is a yes or no question. Is an auxiliary verb, Ali subject, a doctor, the rest of the sentence. Is Ali a doctor? If I ask you to answer, you will say either yes he is or no he isn't. Okay. The second type, WH questions. And WH questions are formed by starting with question word like what, when, where, and so on. Then auxiliary verb, then subject, and then the rest of the sentence. See this example. Where do you live? Where, question word, do, auxiliary verb, you, subject, live, the rest of the sentence. Okay, now let's learn how to change yes or no questions from direct to indirect speech. Here we have 4 steps. The first one is to change said or said to into asked, wondered, or wanted to know. Then we use the connector if or whether. We use the connector if or whether. The third step is to change pronouns, and the last step is to change tenses. These 2 steps are the same as we said in how to change statements. So if you have any question, please see the previous video again and you will find answers to all your questions. Now I'll tell you how to change tenses. To change tenses, every present tense we change it into past tense like this table, and every near we change it to the far like this table. So please revise it well as we talked about it in the previous video. Now let's have some examples. Example number 1. Will you do this? Said my mother. So this is a yes or no question. Started with a modal, then subject, main verb, and the rest of the sentence. I'll start with mom, my mother. Said will be asked, me, of course. Then we will use the connector if. Then you refers to me, so it will be I. Will, would, do, and this will be that. So the answer is my mother asked me if I would do that. Example number 2. Are you going to the market? Fahd said to Nawaf. So Fahd said to will be asked, yes, Nawaf, and we will use the connector if. Can we use the connector whether? Of course you can, they are the same. Fahd asked Nawaf. Here you refers to Nawaf, so it will be he. Are, present verb, will be was, past one. He was going to the market, so Fahd asked Nawaf if he was going to the market. Example number 3. Dina said to Reed, will you help me? Okay, Dina said to becomes asked, reem. Then we use here the connector whether. Okay. You refers to read, so it will be she. Will, would. Hell and me refers to Dina, so it will be here. Okay, the last example here. Have you bought a new cell phone? Cell phone means mobile phone, of course. Have you bought a new cell phone? Abdullah asked me. So, Abdullah wondered. Abdullah wanted to know. Abdullah wondered if. You refers to me, so it will be I. If I, then have, had, bought a new cell phone. Now, my dear, let's learn how to change WH questions from direct to indirect speech. Here, the same 4 steps, but with one difference. Here, we use the question word as a connector. We use the question word as a connector. Then all the steps are the same. Said or said to become asked, wondered or wanted to know. Question word as a connector, change pronouns and change tenses. So if you understood how to change yes or no question, this one will be easier. Okay, let's have some examples. Example number 1. The teacher said to Sultan, what is the problem? Here, the teacher said to becomes asked Sultan. Here, what is the connector? What? What is the connector? So, we will start with what. Then, the problem and is will become was. So, the teacher asked Sultan what the problem was. Example number 2. I said to Muhammad, who is your favorite football player? So, I asked Muhammad. What is the connector? The connector here is who. So, who. Your refers to Muhammad. So, it will be his favorite football player, and is, of course, will be was. Okay. Example number 3. When are you going on holiday? Rasil said to Yara. So, Rasil wanted to know when. The connector is when. Then you refers to Yara. So both Yara or both she. When Yara, of course, are present verb will be was. When Yara was going on holiday. Rasil wanted to know when Yara was going on holiday. The last example. How do you feel today? How do you feel today? The doctor said to me. So, the doctor asked me. The connector here is how. How. You refers to me. So, it will be I. And do says to us that the sentence is present simple. So, we will change it into past simple. So, the past of feel is felt. Okay. The doctor asked me how I felt. Now we came to the end of our lesson. Thank you for listening carefully. Please, any questions, contact us on Telegram group. See you soon. Goodbye. I wish you the best of luck.